If you show up and use social media to do your tough thinking, you know what I'm saying? I don't go on social media and say, I'm thinking about this young adult fiction book. I don't know, I could do plot 1, I could do plot 2, what do you think? There are ways and strategies for that to be effective. Why would someone do that? What would be a good reason people would get people to vote and this type of thing? What do you think? Create interest, create engagement, create ownership, right? Platform? Yeah, ownership, right? But there's a time and a place. In other words, when I had people vote on my book cover, my next book cover, I don't know, close to 1,000 votes, I didn't just come to the table with a blank slate. That creates confusion for people. If you ask people on social media to do your tough thinking for you, has your doctor ever done that? Has your doctor ever said, we did this x-ray, what do you think, Pete? I mean, come on now. What do you think, Pete? What would you say about that doctor if he begins to ask you for expertise on something that you're not qualified for? What would you think inside?
He's not qualified.
He's not qualified. Kathy, you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. So why do we present ourselves as experts, and then on social media, we treat our audience like we know nothing? Does anyone going to pay for someone? What do you do in leadership? Leadership means that you're following somebody. Do you follow leaders? I'm not speaking of our government. We're not going to rip on our government today. But do you normally follow people who don't know where they're going? What do we call that? Usually, with Kool-Aid and Jim Jones. Drinking the Kool-Aid, a cult. If you follow someone who doesn't know where they're going, even cult leaders sound like they know where they're going. That's the crazy thing. But when you go follow someone and you don't know where they're going, folks, that's a major red flag. And when you show up on social media and basically say, I don't know about my vision or mission for my business, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think about this? I've seen people do this all the time. Here's one. If I created a course on X, how much would you pay for it? I saw someone do this recently. It's just a bad thing. Because someone said, I wouldn't pay anything. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Imagine that. Imagine, I'm creating a course on how to have a great marriage. How much would you pay for it? I wouldn't pay anything for it. I would listen to this free podcast. Boom, there goes your product. You see what I'm talking about? So you got to think about social media as you show up knowing where you're going.